Are you looking for the best gaming projector? In this video we will look at some of the best gaming projector on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Optoma UHD50X. The Optoma UHD50X is a versatile and responsive option in the mid-range price point. It's a great value for anyone who wants to game in 4K. While it's more responsive in Full HD, with a 16 ms lag and 240 Hz frame refresh rate, the lag only goes up to 26 ms in 4K, still fast enough for serious gamers. The picture quality of the Optoma UHD50X is high, too. Its true 4K resolution is enhanced by the use of dynamic black technology, which optimizes the lamp's output and enhances the contrast. Along with rich black levels, you'll get vibrant, true-to-life colors from all content sources, with support for both HLG and HDR10. With a bright 3400 lumen lamp, the Optoma UHD50X is also an excellent choice for lights-on viewing and multi-use spaces like media rooms and living rooms. Since it's a standard throw projector, it does need a good amount of space, between 8 and 11 feet for a 100 screen. As long as you have enough room, it's relatively flexible in terms of installation, with manual zoom and focus controls along with vertical lens shift and keystone correction. Click here for our more detailed review of the Optoma UHD50X. Number 2. Optoma UHD38. The Optoma UHD38 uses a DLP display with XPR technology that produces the full 8.3 million on-screen pixels of true Ultra HD resolution. This sharp detail isn't only for 4K content, either, thanks to its upscaling technology for lower resolution content. The dynamic black contrast gives the display rich black levels, with Rec. 2020 and HLG support for accurate, realistic color. You can tailor the display to meet your needs with picture modes including normal, bright, film, and detail. The responsiveness of the Optoma UHD38 is its main strength for gamers. Its input lag for 1080p content is in the single digits, with a high 240 Hz refresh rate for smooth on-screen action. The lag is still very reasonable for 4K content, at 16.7 ms, on par with other high-end gaming projectors. With its 4,000 lumen lamp, the Optoma UHD38 can maintain a high picture quality even in bright spaces. It is a standard throw projector, so will need a larger space, and its installation flexibility is unfortunately somewhat limited. It does have 4-corner geometric correction, but the zoom is narrow and there are no options like lens shift to help align the image. Number 3. Optoma GT1090HDR. The Optoma GT1090HDR is a good fit for any space, and sells at a price that will fit into most buyers' budgets. Its short throw ratio produces a 100 screen from about 4 feet away, with a powerful 4200 lumen lamp that won't get washed out even in full daylight. Basically, you can use it anywhere and get the same great picture. The automatic keystone correction on the Optoma GT1090HDR is a handy feature, taking a lot of the time and frustration out of aligning the image. Not only is it easy to install, it's equally hassle-free in the long term. It uses a Duracore laser with a lifespan of up to 30,000 hours. The dust resistance is exceptional, as well, with an IPX6 rating. In layman's terms, this is a no-fuss, maintenance-free projector. You can watch 4K content on the Optoma GT1090HDR, but keep in mind it has a native resolution of 1080p, Full HD, so it will be downgraded in quality. It still supports technology like HLG and HDR10 for color and has a high contrast ratio, as well as full support for 3D content from all sources. It's also one of the most consistently responsive projectors on the list, with an input lag around 16 ms across systems and picture settings. Click here for our full Optoma GT1090HDR review. Number 4. Optoma UHZ50. Here is another highly responsive projector from Optoma. In enhanced gaming mode, the UHZ50 has an input lag of only 4 ms in Full HD, with a fast 240 Hz refresh rate, with a 60 Hz frame rate and 16.7 ms input lag in 4K. The Optoma UHZ50 uses a laser phosphor light source that has a long lifespan and produces sharp, bright, and vibrant images. Like other Optoma projectors, it uses a DLP display with support for HLG and HDR content, with exceptional dynamic contrast and enough brightness to maintain that picture even when you leave the lights on. While the UHZ50 isn't quite a short-throw projector, it needs less space than most standard throw projectors, producing a 100-inch image from as little as 8.9 away. It also has a 10% vertical lens shift, 2D keystone correction, and a 1.3x manual zoom, giving it a fast and easy overall installation. On the connectivity side, the option of wireless streaming, combined with 3 HDMI inputs, give users lots of options for how they get their content. For our more in-depth review of this projector, click here. Number 5. Optoma UHD30. Another option from Optoma's UHD line, the UHD30 shares the low input lag and high frame rate of the UHD50X reviewed above. It's one of the best values in true 4K projectors, too, especially considering its impressive gaming specs. The picture quality of the Optoma UHD30 is on par with projectors in the $1,500, $2,000 price range, with a high contrast and ultra-detail enhancement along with true 4K resolution. The colors on the Optoma UHD30 are vibrant and accurate, and it supports both HDR10 and HLG technologies. It does use a color wheel, something to be mindful of for those sensitive to the rainbow effect. For most, though, the picture is realistic with excellent depth and consistent brightness. The only place the Optoma UHD30 falls short for us is its installation ease and flexibility. It's a standard throw projector, for one thing, so it needs a larger space and may require ceiling mounting. Its alignment and adjustment options are a bit limited, too, with no lens shift and only a 1.1x zoom. Click here for our more detailed review of the Optoma UHD. Number 6. benq TK700ST. benq is a leading name in gaming projectors, and their TK700ST is a top choice for serious players. This starts with its responsiveness, with a 240Hz refresh rate and low 4ms input lag that let you get fully immersed in your game with no delays or other issues. You can also optimize the display to match your style of play, with dedicated picture modes for first-person shooters, sports games, and RPGs that enhance the detail and realism. We also appreciate the flexibility of the benq TK700ST. Its 3,000 lumen lamp is bright enough to use in most spaces, and it has a short throw distance, producing a 100-inch image with around 6.5-7 feet between the lens and screen. Combined with its 2D keystone correction and 1.2x zoom, this makes it fairly easy to install in any home. The benq TK700ST comes with an Android TV dongle that gives it direct streaming capability. However, you will need to use one of the 2 HDMI inputs for this, which may be an issue for more complex setups. This is also a projector you'll definitely want to use external speakers with. The 5-watt speaker that's built in is on par with most laptop speakers in its sound quality and volume output, not ideal for gaming and movies. For our more in-depth review of the benq TK700ST, click here.